Hi guys, thanks so much for stopping by. So today I will be doing a scary movie, or really a movie review, and this is, this is the first time ever really that I am doing something like this in my channel. I usually don't have like any kind of theme going on, but I'm doing that for this month only for now. So I'm gonna do a movie review and recommendation, and or I recommend it or I don't, that kind of situation. For the movie Carrie, and I'm going to provide you information from imdb.com, and then we're gonna go from there, regards from my experience, what I thought of the movie, yada yada yada. So this was released back in November 16, 1976. This is rated R. It runs an hour and 38 minutes, and it's in the horror genre. I was really in a Stephen King fix for whatever reason, and I just couldn't really, I was just so really drawn to his work that was done into movies. And for right now, I really do need to not really strain myself so much, because I've had multiple head traumas, and so reading, I had to put it in the back burner for now until I like heal a little bit more and go back to that. So that's why I really kind of like just dove into movies, and for whatever reason I was really drawn a lot in Stephen King movies. And then I'm like, you know what, ta-da! So that's how I came up with, the whole month of October to have a lot of scary movies. Well, except for one day, but scary movies nonetheless. So anyway, I'll get to it. Sorry, I was just kind of everywhere. I just wanted to, let you guys know what's going on. So it says here, Carrie White, a shy, friendless, teenage girl who is sheltered by her domineering religious mother, unleashes her telekinetic powers after being humiliated by her classmates at her senior prom. I've never seen this movie. I've only watched this movie one time, and that was last night, and now I'm giving you guys the full review. This has Sissy Spacek, Piper Laurie, Amy Irving, William Catt, John Travolta, Nancy Allen, Betty Buckley, PJ Souls, and so on and so forth. So, I thought the story was kind of strange. My husband has seen this movie before, and I was kind of just confused as to why everybody was just picking on her. But I guess this is like in the 70s, and now it's, 2019, and I don't know. To me, it just doesn't make sense. He said that in the story, supposedly, Carrie is an ugly girl. That's a really harsh word to say that, but that's what that's what he told me. He said that's the premise of the story. Supposedly, she's an unattractive girl. I didn't really see it that way. It just kind of looked like she was just like a very innocent, very shy, very again, it said friendless because her mother was very strict. So I think she was just very shy. She didn't wear any makeup. She had a crush on a certain guy at school, and so on and so forth. I think everybody goes through like crushes in high school. So she was, doing a lot of things. I think I don't know, maybe that was what it was back then. Like they would just, whenever she would speak or there would be a little bit of attention to her, a lot of people would make fun of her and laugh and stuff like that. I just didn't get it. But that was the story. This was a really, really good story. I was shocked because a lot of times when I watch like movies, 80s and 90s, I don't really know a lot of like 70s movies, but when I do watch like older movies, I don't really like a lot of it because a lot of times there's a lot of like certain topics that are really hard for me to understand and grasp my head around, like racism and sexism and derogatory things that are very, I guess that was common back then and okay. It's hard. It's just really hard for me to listen to that and participate or be a part of that by being a viewer. But this one, it really didn't have like bad, like that, like bad words or like a lot of those things that would be really hard for me to be a part of. So I was really surprised. I believe this is Stephen King. This is based on Stephen King's book. The screenplay was not written by him. I think I believe this is the first ever movie based on one of his work. I would give this movie a 5 out of 5. It's really good. I really, really was scared, and I felt really bad for Carrie. People were making fun of her, and I think this is a really like timeless kind of classic kind of movie in that sense, because the certain situations might be a little strange, but aside from the like that, and not everybody has a cell phone or whatever. Aside from that, I feel like this is a very timeless story, and very, like, you can watch this at any time. And of course, the fashion is also kind of like, you can really pull it off again now, So, I do recommend this movie. I give this 2 thumbs up. I do give this a 5 out of 5. There would be nothing I would probably change in this particular movie. I believe every single thing was just, there were no unanswered questions, and that's a lot of things. Like, I really do love and enjoy watching Stephen King movies based on his work, is because everything is always answered to me. So I really, really love that. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. If you guys have other movies that you guys might suggest for me, something similar that I probably would have overlooked due to how old it is, or I mean, nowadays there's like, what, in a month alone, how many movies are truly out there, you know what I mean? Probably close to 100, and you don't really get to know all of them, and don't have the time to do so. So if there are any other movies that you believe I might enjoy, because I enjoyed this movie a lot, let me know down below. And I hope you enjoyed my video. You're gonna give it a thumbs up, as well as hit the bell and the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.